Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yes, sir, I have a question. You have a question for me? So I really want to improve my English. Great. You came to the right place if you want to improve your English. So great. How can someone choose a passion? That's a personal question. I can't really answer that for you because I don't know you. I don't know what your hobbies, your interests, your life, your family, your friends. I don't know anything about you. So I can't answer that. You can answer that question. Look in the mirror and be honest with yourself if you're looking to find a passion. So that's not a question that I can answer. Only you can answer that question. Cheers. Tonight it is Costa Coffee night, and it's almost gone. Mm. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Wednesday night, almost 10 o'clock. We'll continue on with our live stream. Good evening from Indonesia. Welcome. Hi.
Oh, hi, Todd.
How are, how are you tonight, ma'am?
Very good.
Great. How's things in Vietnam?
I think everything is okay, but I need to wait for a long time before I go there, so I will reach my time limit very soon. I'm so sorry about
Okay.
that.
No, that's
Oh,
okay. I understand that happens to a lot of people. So we'll just I'll just ask you a question. In Vietnam, they celebrate the Lunar New Year, right?
yeah.
Okay. So what kind of traditions do you do? What do you do for the Lunar New Year? How do you celebrate it?
I think I answered the question 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked me about it, and I said it's exactly the same way to China.
The same way in China?
Yeah, the
Okay.
yeah.
They have a special meal.
Yeah, special meal with our relative, family, and we go like gifts the money for the old and young people.
Okay, so very similar.
Yeah, yeah,
Great, great.
similar.
Very similar. Great. That's good. So, how many days do you get? Like, do you have time off from work, for instance? How many days off do you get?
I'm not sure about it. Maybe 1 week, but I work from home. I have my own business, so
So,
yeah, and it's not a 9 to 5 work. So I don't know.
okay,
Yeah, exactly
okay,
how many days other people have, but
okay.
maybe
So,
yeah, more than 1 week.
so you can take any time off that you want because you have your own business. You work from home.
Yeah.
Okay, great. How's the weather in Vietnam right now? Is it warm? One of my colleagues
Mm-hmm.
left today for Vietnam for her Spring Festival holiday here in China. She just left to go to Vietnam. I think she was flying to Hanoi.
Ah, Hanoi. It's near my province, and the
Yeah.
weather is very boring because it's raining all the day.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it can be hot or cold, but cannot rain. Yeah, when it's raining, you cannot go anywhere. That's why,
Right.
yeah, me and my friends we have a plan to go to some restaurant and eat the big meal tonight. But because of the raining, no one wants to go outside.
So people don't like to go out in the rain.
Yeah, it's so dirty
Oh.
or something like this.
Okay. So it's better just to stay inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is it kind of like a rainy season now?
No,
Is it Okay, I
no.
was going to say, is it usually really rainy right now?
No, no, no.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure about it because most of time the weather in the New Year is always sunny or warm. But
Okay.
yeah, this year
Rainy.
rainy. Yeah, I hate it really much.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that if you get lots of rain, eventually you get to the point where you don't like it,
Yeah,
right? Because you're stuck inside for so long and you don't get to go outside.
yeah. Some people, yeah, I don't know why they think it's romantic, but no, it's just so dirty and humid
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not really comfortable, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even I have some disease about my skin when the weather is so humid or it's raining.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you have like an allergy?
yeah, allergy.
Oh, like an allergy. So sometimes maybe to humidity or something. So you have an allergy, so your skin maybe gets a rash on it and it gets itchy.
Yeah, itchy.
Itchy. Okay.
Exactly. So I
Okay.
just really hate it.
So that means that forces you to stay inside,
Yeah.
right? You have to stay inside a lot.
Oh, I want to take to a screenshot now because some of my friends here, I know them because they also join your live stream, and
Okay.
they said to me like, oh, I really want to talk with Todd, but his
Uh
room always so crowded. I raised my hand
huh.
many times, but I don't have
so
a chance. Yeah.
so your friends raise their hand too and don't have a chance to come up on stage.
Yeah, and the first time I talked to you is 2 or 3 days ago. I don't remember, but
Uh
yeah,
huh.
when I talk this to them, they say, "Why? How can you get an opportunity? You very lucky."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just have to be patient, or do they raise their hand and because sometimes the list of people raising their hand is very long, but not sometimes. But
Mhm.
if they really have something, they can send me a private message and say, hey, tonight or whatever. If you can bring me up on stage, that would be great. Just to let
Oh,
me
they
know.
can do that.
Sure. Have them send me a private message, and
Oh,
I'll try to find them in the list.
okay, I will talk
Okay.
to my friends because
Yeah. Yeah.
she really wants to talk to you, and like she said that she send a private message to you sometime, ask you about some question about English.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she's really appreciate that because you try
Okay.
to answer every people. That's why.
Yeah. I try to answer all my messages I get every day. Sometimes I get a lot of messages, but I do try to answer all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she wants to come on the stage sometime, just have her send me a private message and say, "Hey
Okay.
Todd, I'm going to join your live stream tonight. I would really appreciate it if you could bring me on stage,
Oh, thank
please."
you very much.
Okay? Yeah, and I'll try
Yeah,
to
thanks.
I'll try to I'll try to make a note to bring her up on stage.
Oh yeah, cause when I talk to you, she's so jealous of me.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I get lots of messages, of course, but I do, like I said, I do answer all of them.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
That's good. Well, it's good as long as I'm helping you. I'm helping her. That's what this app's about. It's about helping people, improve their English skills.
Oh yes, and I really appreciate every teacher. No, not really a teacher, but the people help us here. Some
Sure,
people, yeah, like a native speaker like you, or some people they just volunteer. Yeah, they said that yeah, Hello Talk, yeah, no pay for them anything. They're just being here to help other people. Like
sure,
yes, not about a teacher to teach them to learn a new vocabulary. No, just like give them a opportunity to to talk, right?
right. Just
Yeah,
to practice their speaking. Yeah, just
to
to have a conversation.
yes, and build that confidence. Because
Yeah,
yeah, it's the biggest challenge when we learn because we don't really have a partner in our real life.
sure. And confidence is very important.
Yeah.
A lot of people can speak pretty good English, at least average English, but their confidence level is low, so they're afraid to open their mouth. And then they lose confidence, and then they don't have an opportunity to practice.
Yes, that's why, and I think it's really true because in the past, even now, I think like from I use Hello Talk, my vocabulary isn't it doesn't improve very much, but my confidence built very much.
Sure.
Yes,
Confidence first. That's important, and then vocabulary will come later.
uh,
Once,
like
well, yeah, once you have more confidence and you're able to talk and open your mouth, you will learn more vocabulary.
yeah, but for most English learner, they have vocabulary. It's yeah, it's opposite. They have vocabulary, but they don't have a chance to talk. That's why it's just in their mind, but they
Yeah,
cannot yeah pick it out loud. That's why.
yeah,
So yeah, for this person, they just need to have more practice. Yeah,
sure. And
not
this
because
app,
they don't have vocabulary.
Right. And this app is a good app for giving people an opportunity to practice.
Yes.
Right. Join live streams, join voice rooms. It's a good way to practice your English.
Yeah. Exactly.
Great. But you don't have to worry. You don't, a lot of people don't have a huge vocabulary. You'll learn vocabulary by reading books and by talking. And as you go through, you'll eventually pick up more vocabulary words.
Yes, yes, me too. Um,
Yes.
like when I talk, I just use very basic vocabulary. Yeah, you can see it, and I just have a IELTS test. No, no. I go to the IELTS center with my sibling. Um,
Okay.
no, with my cousin, not sibling, with my
Your
cousin.
cousin. You
Yeah,
went
and
with your cousin.
he do it, and I also want to do because I haven't do it before. I want
Okay.
to know about my level. I
Okay.
just
So
have
he took an IELTS test.
no. We go there to he want to learn about IELTS, but they need
Oh.
to check about his level first.
Oh. Okay. So they did like an evaluation,
Yes,
evaluate his
about his
level.
level to make sure that what class is suitable for him. Yeah, I
Awesome.
also want to do, but yeah, I just quit after reading test because I just
Okay.
have 3.5. 3.5.
So 3.5 on the reading.
Yeah,
That
on reading.
reading comprehension.
Yes, something like that, and I feel like, oh, so
Yeah.
embarrassing and so shy at that time. Yeah, yeah, but I think like I don't really need an IELTS certificate in my life. So yeah, I can talk, I can communicate. It's not enough for me. I just do it
Sure.
for fun.
Yeah. Don't put that pressure on yourself if you don't need the IELTS test because you have it could discourage you. So you can carry a conversation because you have with me. You're doing great, and maybe you're saying it's simple words, but I use a lot of simple words too.
Yeah, that's the reason I can understand you.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, a simple word, simple conversation. That's what we do. And in America, that's what we don't. We usually just use a lot of simple words. We don't use a lot of highly academic words when we have a conversation.
Yeah, and thing like about conversation is the main goal is to take and give them as much as information.
Right.
Yeah, so
Sure.
why you don't choose the easy way to make other people to get the information? Why yeah, always choose
Sure.
very very complicated word to talk and make
Yeah.
other people don't get it?
Yeah, right. You don't need complicated words unless you're a university professor or a college academic. Maybe you need some academic words, but if you're just you having daily conversations in America, we don't use a lot of big words. We just use simple words.
Yes,
Yeah, because
and
we're just simple people.
yeah. So the reason I want to learn about real English, just sometimes the people when native speaker talk, they cutting out some words,
Oh
maybe
yeah, yeah.
short,
Those are
yeah,
called
short.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are called that's called connected speech.
Ah yes, sometimes.
Connected speech. Yeah, yeah. That's called connected speech. And a lot of times we use connected speech when we speak, and that means we combine two words together.
Yes,
Yeah,
so I sometimes need to familiar with it. 'Cause
sure. Yeah, and a lot of times, we use connected speech, and when we talk, and that means we combine two words together. And the more you practice, and you'll pick up connected speech as you practice.
Yes. So
That's good, but don't worry too much about it. You're communicating with me tonight just fine.
yeah, I feel okay with it. I just told you before. I just learn English for fun, so enjoy my process to make a
Yeah,
new friend and yeah,
yeah,
the
and yeah, you're making new friends here on this app, and you can communicate with some native speakers if you travel to a different country someday. If you travel to a native speaking or any country, and you can communicate with people in English.
yeah. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
no matter what country you go to. For me, I'd only speak one language. But if I go to Japan, Vietnam, Korea, Malaysia, I can speak, or Singapore, I can speak English. That's all I need.
yeah. So it's come time limit.
Okay, your time limit's up. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on stage tonight and raising your hand and being patient. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
Okay.
having
Have a
me.
great week. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, Mai, thank you so much for coming up on stage tonight, raising your hand. Uh, a great conversation, a wonderful conversation. Yeah, a lot of people, sometimes they'll send me messages and ask me about learning highly academic vocabulary words, and I'm like, why? First of all, do you need it? Are you a university student, or do you need it to write a paper, or um, special reason? Because if no, I just want to use those words. I go, well, there's no reason to use those words because we don't use those words that often, and most people won't even understand you. So just use common, everyday, normal words, and you're okay. And as you go through your English learning journey, on your English learning journey, you're going to pick up more vocabulary words along the way. But don't stress a lot about trying to, learn a huge amount of vocabulary words. You'll pick those words up as you are on your English learning journey. Okay, you'll pick those vocabulary words up. So don't stress too much about it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yes, I do a live stream. Thank you, Lorena, for answering that question for me. I appreciate that. I usually do a live stream every night starting at 8 p.m. Beijing time, and usually on every night except Thursday night and Saturday night. I don't do a live stream, but this is an unusual week for me because we're coming into a holiday here in China, so I will be doing a live stream tomorrow night. Um, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow night. It'll be my last live stream for several days, maybe 10 days, maybe 11. I'm not sure when I'll come back. I haven't set a time uh, when I will return to Beijing. My home, I should say. But anyway, yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be leaving Beijing for my Spring Festival holiday on Friday. So Thursday night will be my last live stream for several days. Anyway, I won't be posting any English articles on my moments. Maybe I'll post some pictures of my travels while while I'm in Xi'an, because this is where I'll be going to. I'll be traveling to Xi'an, beautiful city in China, a lot of great history there, architecture, a lot of very nice people, and delicious food. Wow! And they have great coffee too. So yes, but my normal schedule, as Lorena has so kindly informed you, um, usually every night except Thursday and Saturday night, I don't do live streams. And most of the time, my live streams start around 8 o'clock or sometimes 9 o'clock in the evening. So that's my normal live stream schedule. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Quick introduction. My name is Todd. For those that have just recently joined the live stream, welcome. I started this live stream 2 hours ago at 8 p.m. We've had some great conversations up on the stage. So it is fantastic night. Our topic tonight is free talk. That means that you can chat about or talk about almost any topic that you want to. Okay, now there are a couple of topics that I prefer not to talk about, that not prefer, I don't talk about in this live stream. And one is politics, and another is religion. Okay, we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about religion here, and also we don't talk about any of the sensitive issues going on in certain countries around the world. There's a lot of negative um, how can I put this politely? There's a lot of negative stuff happening in certain countries, and you know what? Those conversations don't belong in this live stream. Okay, so please try to understand that that's just how I host this live stream. Also, if you're a parent in the live stream and you come up on stage, that's no problem, but we don't allow children to be on camera. Okay, this is a Hello Talk rule. No children can be allowed on stage on camera. Hello Talk has that rule. They have to be 18 or over to be on the stage or on camera. The children can be in the live stream. They can maybe type questions or do something like that. They can listen to the live stream, but they cannot be on camera. This is a Hello Talk rule, not my rule. So, anyway, I love kids. I don't mind talking to kids. I don't mind chatting with kids. But Hello Talk says no children on the stage. Okay, so help me to, please help me to follow that rule. Thank you so much. Tonight, our topic again is free talk. Tomorrow night, I will start the live stream, as I had said before, at 8 p.m. And our topic tomorrow night is Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is our topic tomorrow night. So, if you have questions about how we celebrate Chinese New Year here in China, if you're not from China, of course, if you're from a Western country or another country and your country doesn't celebrate your country doesn't celebrate Chinese New Year, you're interested in this holiday or this festival, join me tomorrow night and you'll hear a lot of information about it. Pay attention to my moments tomorrow because I will be posting some articles on my moments tomorrow about the Chinese New Year. So if you are interested in that, you can pay attention to keep an eye on my moments, and I will post some information about the Chinese New Year tomorrow on my moments. And again, that's going to be our topic for tomorrow night as well. So that is, and we will be starting at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Hi,
Hello, Todd. I'm
how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Uh,
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Zoe?
Yeah,
Good?
yeah. I'm doing good.
Are you
Yeah.
are you in a good mood?
Yeah, great mood.
Why?
Because I just have a long vacation because of Chinese New Year. Just like you said.
Okay, so you get a long vacation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, will you travel?
No, I just go back to my hometown.
Just that's what. So are you in your hometown now, or will you leave?
No, I will go back tomorrow
Okay,
morning. Yeah.
tomorrow. So a lot of people have already left.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, a lot of people at our company. When I was at work this afternoon, it was pretty quiet, very boring, very boring. Yeah, a lot of people have already left, so that's okay. That's nice that they can go back early and spend some, quality time with their family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, how long does it take you to go from your home where you are now to your hometown? Is it 2 hour trip, 5 hours, or is it a long trip?
Because I'm working in Guangzhou province, so uh, from Guangzhou to my hometown Yunnan province, may take 2 hours.
By
Yeah, by airplane. By
by airplane. Okay, you'll fly.
yeah,
Okay, that's good. 2 hours isn't bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Not that bad.
Yeah, and the only thing is maybe maybe the airport will be very crowded tomorrow,
Yeah, exactly. So
right?
I should part earlier, so to 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 avoid some in
Delays
delays
or
to
some crowds.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I suggest, whenever I go to the airport, I always get there like 3 hours early.
Wow. Maybe.
Yeah, 3 hours because being a foreigner, it takes us a little bit longer with our passports to go through all of the procedures to get through the security and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And there's always a long line. Always. So I always like to go there extra early so I don't have to worry about being late.
Yeah.
I have a big phobia or fear of being late.
Oh, you are always want to be the early bird or just
I always,
that's
yeah, I'm
good
always
preparation.
I'm always early, maybe an hour, maybe way too early, but I do that because I always prepare for maybe something that could happen to cause me to delay. Like maybe when I'm going to the airport, my driver will get in a car accident.
Okay, that's a good habit.
Yeah. So anyway, it's kind of like a phobia of mine. It's I worry about being late. So I always get there very early, and I get there early, and then maybe if everything goes well, then I can just relax and have breakfast or lunch or coffee and just
Yeah.
chill out for whatever time.
Yeah. It's not. It's always a good choice or a good action to do things earlier and get good preparation. It's always a good
For
action.
me, for me, that's I have to do that because if I get there too late and then I worry about maybe I'm going to miss my flight and then I have to run or be very, I get very excited or worried about it. So I'd rather get there early so I can just sit down and just relax
Yeah,
for maybe an hour, maybe longer. But
got
the
you,
airports are pretty comfortable. They have lots of good restaurants and coffee shops, and I like to people watch.
got you.
Yeah. So it's interesting because when I go to the airport, I'll sit, by my gate where the gate is, and I'll sit around and I'll just look around at all the people. And one thing I always do in my mind, and I'm thinking, who will I sit by? Will I sit by that person, or will I sit by that couple, or will I sit by that lady who has a baby? Who am I going to sit by?
Have you ever just guessed the correct answer?
I never guessed the correct answer.
What is
But it's
interesting?
kind of a game I play in my head. I play that game in my head. I just kind of look around at everybody. I'm like, "Oh, I hope I don't sit by them."
So you really got a lot of spare time to do that game, you know.
Sure, yeah, I have a lot of spare, so I take advantage of my spare time. And but actually, there's nobody I don't want to sit by. I'm just joking. I don't care, but I just kind of try to guess who I'll sit by, and I'm never ever right. I'm always wrong.
Maybe I will try. Maybe I
It's
will
a
try to
fun
guess
game
that.
because if you're there with if you're there with a friend or a family member with you, and you can play that game together. You can say, who are you going to think we're going to sit by, and you can try to have a contest and see who's right.
Yeah, interesting. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's
Fun
just
game.
something to
Yeah.
kill time, and it's just kind of a fun thing you can do.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just me again. I'm very time conscious. I'm always thinking about time.
Yeah, got to.
Great. So, how about your spring festival? Do you have some special traditions in your family that you do, or is it pretty much the same that all families do?
Maybe the main things I should do in Spring Festival is just have the quality time with my family, you know.
Okay, good. That's nice to be able to have quality time with your family. Do you
Yeah.
play like some table games?
Yeah, table games, you know that, and we just maybe watch the TV shows.
Oh, like the
Yeah,
Spring
somewhat.
Festival Gala.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the Spring Festival Gala.
Spring Festival Gala, right?
Gala,
Gala.
Gala.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time, maybe you have that on in your house, and it's just kind of like background noise. You don't really watch it. It's just kind of on,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's pretty common. And when people have the TV on, the Spring Festival Gala is background noise, and you play table games, you chat, and
yeah,
that's all. That's
yeah,
very
exactly.
very a big part of Chinese culture.
Yeah. So maybe we all don't know the exactly the shows what's the details, but we
Uh
just
huh.
I just said that as a BGM.
Yeah, so I always ask people. I'll ask them. I said, so when you watch the Spring Festival Gala, did you have any special music that you liked? And they're always like, oh, I didn't see any of it. I just heard it, so I don't know. But I
Yeah.
think maybe some older people, like maybe some elderly people, maybe they like to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
maybe they're
Like
more
my
interested
grandpa,
in it.
grandma. Yeah.
Right, grandpa, grandma, maybe they like to watch the gala because they like that kind of music and those kind of talk shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of table games do you play? Is your family a mahjong family?
Yeah, mahjong family.
Okay. That's
You
good.
know
It's
a lot
always
of about Chinese culture.
yeah, it's always good to it's a good game that you can play, to socialize and have fun with your family,
Yeah, we will
right?
make some money, but not that much. Just
Yeah,
for
just
fun.
yeah, it's not about the money, it's about the togetherness.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what Spring Festival is about, family togetherness time, reunion time,
yeah, yeah.
right? Okay, do you sing songs?
Sing song, not that, but we were dancing.
Oh, you'll do some dancing.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. Where do you dance at? Do you dance in your house or outside?
outside, just there will be a fire in the middle, and we will how to say
Light firecrackers?
yeah, firecrackers or the fire, just the move
Oh,
with
okay, like a bonfire,
yeah.
like a big fire, right?
Yeah, in the middle, and the people will around the fire and
And
just dance.
dance around the fire.
Yeah.
Okay, be careful, don't get burned.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure you're very careful, but yeah, that's kind of a nice tradition to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you light lots of fireworks?
Yeah. The
Okay,
main reason why I want to go back to my hometown is because when I live or working in the tier one city in China, I can't hear the fireworks noise.
right.
But I think it's the most important part of the Spring Festival. So I really need that the noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a big part of Spring Festival history and culture is fireworks, and ever since they've banned fireworks in most of the bigger cities over the last several years, it's kind of a lot of people I talk to they miss it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and when I first moved to Beijing over almost 13 years ago,
Mhm.
during the Spring Festival, the fireworks went all night long for like many days.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really annoying at that time. I didn't understand. I'm like, when is it going to end? Oh my God. uh, but then I got used to it. Then the next year I kind of looked forward to it and it was okay. And then, after a few years they banned it.
Yeah. So, 3 years ago, I just working in Beijing, and I just have a one spring festival in Beijing, and I haven't heard any noise, like
Yeah.
work. So I miss that. So
Yeah.
I told my mother, and I must go back to my hometown next year because I really need the things, the atmosphere. We call that 年味儿.
Okay. Yeah, you like that atmosphere of listening to and seeing the fireworks in the sky, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful fireworks. Yeah, Beijing. Many years ago, they had lots and lots of fireworks, and it was really amazing to see it in the sky. I have lots of pictures, and then they banned it, and then eventually, like now, there's it's like nothing.
Yeah, because a lot
Yeah,
of person went to Beijing is just for work. So especially in the festival, a lot of person just go back to home. So there are the little person in Beijing, and so
yeah. Now
so I
now you're right. There's few people in Beijing now.
yeah, few people.
Fewer people. Yeah, I even noticed like the subways are empty now, or very few people on the subways. The roads, like tonight when I came home, very little traffic. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I got home this early.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to be in Beijing during the Spring Festival because it's not very crowded. There's very little traffic, and it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're in Beijing and you go to the tourist spots, like say for instance the Forbidden City or the Great Wall or the Summer Palace, it's very very crowded.
You yeah,
That's where everybody is. They're at the parks, the
that
temple
things I
fairs.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where they all gather.
Yeah, that's the things
So
I've done.
yeah, so you have to during the holidays, like especially the Spring Festival, those tourist attractions are extremely crowded.
Yeah, you can't move in Great Wall.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The Great Wall is just wall to wall people.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've seen pictures.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I've seen I've never been there because I mean I've been to the Great Wall many times, but I never go during a tourist season.
Yeah,
Yeah, so when I go in on the off season, so it's not so crowded.
yeah. When you go there in the tourist reason, maybe you will see a lot of person, and you can move when until someone just push you push you forward.
That's right. You're very it's very crowded, and
Yeah,
there's people in front of you and people behind you,
yeah,
and you cannot move until they move. And
yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me too, me too. And
Yeah,
I took a lot of pictures, and when I get back to my home, and I found that all the people and nothing about about
the scenery.
scenery or other things, just
Yeah,
people.
I think in Chinese you say people mountain, people sea.
Yeah, people mountain, exactly.
People mountain, people sea.
人山人海.
Yeah, this is Chinglish.
Yeah,
Okay, so you spent some time in Beijing, so you know what it's like.
yeah. 3 years.
Hmm. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but a lot of people miss the fireworks here in Beijing too. A lot of the Beijingers that I talk to, the natives, they miss the fireworks.
Exactly.
So they said that if they go to the like suburbs, sometimes you can hear some private homes or some people lighting fireworks out in the suburbs, outside like the Sixth Ring Road.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Sub
Suburbs,
suburb.
suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the city you have like the urban area, and in Beijing the urban area is like Guamao, the middle, the city center.
Oh.
So that's like called the urban area, and then the suburban area is like the outside of the city.
Oh, got you.
So
Like it then.
usually you have three parts of a city. You have the urban area, you have the suburb, and then you have the countryside.
Okay, got you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, so the suburbs is where in Beijing a lot of people, there's lots of homes and stuff, and there's very few tall buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
lot of people live in the suburbs. Yeah, and outside the Sixth Ring Road is a lot of suburbs.
Yeah, six ring.
Yeah, but I don't go there very often because I have no reason to go there. But anyway, but yeah, they said that they can do fireworks out there.
Yeah.
So
But we can't listen any noise because the place is so far away from the.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very far outside the city center. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I live more into the city center, closer inside the fifth ring road, between the fifth and the fourth ring road. So
Oh,
it's a little bit not it's a little bit city where I live.
okay.
Great. So so how long will you be in your hometown?
Maybe 1 week, 7 days. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to go back to work. Like I think on that Sunday is a work day.
No, I just applied to annual leave.
Oh, you applied for annual leave day, so you can take you don't have to go back to work on that Sunday.
Yeah. I don't want to open my computer when I was leave.
Ah, okay, that's good. That's fantastic. So, besides, what's your job? What kind of
I-
work do you do?
okay, I'm a financial advisor, and I work in a big four firm,
Okay, a big firm.
PwC, and my major is about a commercial. We just assistant the client to support them to go through some like a restructuring or liquidation process. Yeah.
Wow, that's got to be a tough job.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
challenging. You know what?
yeah, very,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
very challenging. Very challenging for companies like that have to go through liquidation.
Yeah, especially in this market, not that boom market. So
Yeah,
a lot of
it's not a yeah it's not a very good economy right now.
yeah, so a lot of company just became became a distressed company. They can
Uh-huh.
for their maybe their debts. They can pay the debts, the interest.
Sure.
Yeah,
So can they file bankruptcy? Is that, I mean, in America, I'm just in America, companies can file bankruptcy. Can is this a part of an option in China?
of course,
Is
of
it?
course.
Okay, for companies.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Bankruptcy or just liquidation, volunteer liquidation,
Okay.
to to wind down the company by
Sure.
yeah,
So they need to liquidate so they can try to pay off some of their debtors,
yeah.
right? So if they owe some people money, they can liquidate to try to pay off some of those debts. Now, bankruptcy is totally different. Now, if it's a restructuring bankruptcy, that means the company still wants to be, stay alive, but they just want to restructure their debts.
Oh, you know a lot of about restructuring.
Yeah. So in America, sometimes some people will file, a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which is a restructuring bankruptcy, and they will try to, restructure their debts and still be a company. If they file a Chapter 10 bankruptcy, then maybe they will totally liquidate and the company will close.
Yeah, exactly. You know a lot. You know a lot about the bankruptcy and the.
Yeah, but I didn't in America, even people can do the same thing, like private citizens.
Oh, really?
Private citizens can file bankruptcy too. They can file Chapter 7, which means that they don't like get rid of all their debts. They just kind of like restructure their debts. They try to work out an agreement with the banks or the creditors to try to repay those debts. Um,
Wow.
but Chapter 10 is they tell all the banks and the credit card companies, I can't pay you, and so a judge will wipe their credit clean.
Wow.
Yeah. But if they file Chapter 10 bankruptcy, then this kind of hurts or destroys their credit score.
Of course, of course. The creditors will the debtors will just de how to say.
So basically what happens is they can wipe all their credit clean, their credit cards, everything except their car. They cannot do that, or their mortgage. Those they cannot do. But all their credit cards, they can wipe all that credit, their slate totally clean. But then they can't apply for credit for that because that will stay on their credit history for like 10 years.
Wow,
Yeah,
10
so
years
10
total.
years that will stay on their credit history. So, so if they want to go get a credit card company does a background check and say, no, you can't because you filed bankruptcy. So it's very difficult for them to get credit in that 10 years.
Okay, okay. Wow.
Not It's not impossible. They can get it, but maybe the interest rate's going to be 20 or 30%.
Oh, so high and too too high to apply that expense debt, right?
Yeah, yeah. So most people don't, after they file bankruptcy, they live a cash life. They pay cash for everything because they cannot get any credit.
Oh, yeah. That should be because mm, 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 credit is very important. If everyone just if there is everyone just believe that there is a choice for them to be to apply a bankruptcy
Right.
to clear up the all the debts and all the liabilities, they were just oh, maybe I could just didn't afford that and begin from zero.
Yeah, you would be surprised if you Google, I'm not sure what the percentage is. You would be surprised at the percentage of Americans who filed bankruptcy.
Oh, okay,
You'd
okay.
be, you'd be very, very surprised. It's good. The percentage is going to surprise you.
Really.
Yeah, yeah.
I
A
was
very high
well,
percentage of Americans have done it, and it's very difficult because all of America is built around your credit score.
oh.
We all have a credit score. That credit score is a big part of our life. Sometimes, even if we're going to go get a job,
Mhm.
our employer will do a background check, and if we have like a low credit score, maybe we won't get a job.
Oh, it's very difficult for the low score
Sure. Of
It
course,
would.
you can't get a loan to buy a house or a car, but it can also affect your employment if you're trying to get a job because an employer may look at your credit score and see it's low and they'll say, if you can't handle your financial life, we don't want you to work here. You're not a very responsible person.
Oh, okay, got it.
Anyway,
Amazing.
yeah, that's just a little bit. That's kind of about America, and I don't think that China. I know in China we have a credit score too, because I think I have a WeChat credit score.
Yeah, we have, and we have just a credit record, but we didn't use that frequently in our daily life.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
especially when you just want to apply a debt to buy a house. Maybe you should the bank will to review your credit record to
right.
yeah
Okay, the bank will review your credit history just to see how what your if you have a history of paying your bills.
yeah
Yeah, if you have a history of paying off all your bills, then the bank maybe, and you have a good job or a job, the bank trusts you that, okay, we'll loan you the money to buy a house because you have a good history of paying back the money,
yeah exactly.
right? But if you have if you have a default on your credit, maybe the bank will, maybe they won't loan you the money, or they'll say, we'll loan you the money, but we're going to charge you a high interest rate.
Yeah, you know a lot. Exactly.
So anyway, that's your business, and you are the professional, not me.
No, you know a lot. And you just teach me a lot about American credit score. I just I will
Yeah,
do some research about that.
sure.
Interesting.
You can do the research about the amount of private citizens who file bankruptcy because you're going to be surprised at the high percentage.
Will do.
Yeah, because Americans are not good at, they overextend themselves a lot and they use credit cards a lot. They overextend themselves and they get into credit card problems after, so many years. And if they lose a job or something and they can't pay the credit cards back, then they have to file bankruptcy.
Okay. Amazing. Unbelievable.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
because, Americans have a bad reputation for not saving money. We like to spend money.
Like me.
Yeah, we like to spend money. We don't like to save money. But
I'm
then
a person not good at saving money.
you're not good at saving money.
Yeah, but I won't just use a lot of credit card.
Okay, so you don't overextend yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in America, a lot of people think, I don't have the money in my bank account, but I have this credit card, so I really want that pair of shoes or that bag or those clothes. But
Buy
I can't pay cash because I don't have any money in my bank account, but I have this credit card, so I'll just go get it.
it.
Yeah, so that's the mentality. They don't have the money, they'll use a credit card. They overextend themselves to do that, and they buy luxury items or things they don't really need, and they just use a credit card.
Okay.
Credit cards are very popular in America. Most Americans have 6 to 8 credit cards.
Wow, so many, so
I
many.
did. I used to. I used to have 8 credit cards, and I before I moved to China, I had a plan that I was going to pay off all my credit cards before I moved to China. So I wanted to move to China debt free, and I did. I paid off all my credit cards. I sold a lot of my stuff, and I had I so I was able to pay off all my credit cards. When I moved to China, I had no debt.
Wow, you did very good job.
Yeah, so that was kind of the thing I wanted to do. I didn't want to move to China and have debt in America that I had to continue paying. That's not what I wanted to do. So I made sure it was all paid off before I moved to China.
Okay, is it difficult for you to remember all the debts from different credit cards?
No, the credit card companies don't make it difficult. They let you know about your debt.
Okay,
They send you lots of letters, they send you emails, they'll call you. Yeah, don't worry
notice.
about it. They will not let you forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah, they will harass you. They will harass you day in and day out. Yeah, so they won't let you forget.
Okay, okay.
But
So,
I'm
so
happy. I'm happy that I can say I'm debt free. I tell my family back in America who are deep, deep in debt with credit cards and my friends and all that stuff. I'm like, I have no debt. They're like, wow, that would be so cool. I go, yeah,
they feel that unbelievable.
yeah,
You
because you know
that.
that debt can cause you lots of stress and pressure in your life. You know, you have that pressure and that stress and anxiety to pay. It can cause a lot of mental problems.
Exactly, especially when you just there is a sudden that you lose your job, but you
Sure,
still should pay for the people the bill,
right,
people, yeah,
yeah.
the
And right now in America is a difficult time for people because you know, they spent a lot of money for Christmas.
hmm
They put it all on their credit cards. They bought all their gifts put it all on their credit cards, and now in January and February, the credit card companies send them their bills. So November and December are happy months because it's holiday, they can buy gifts. January and February are very depressing months in America because the people who get their credit card bills are like, "Oh my god, I spent that much money? How am I going to pay that back? I don't have enough."
it's so funny.
Yeah, very typical in America. January and February are
Blue month.
very dismal months, not only weather-wise, but for their finances.
Everyone just there's money in their brain. Just oh, I need to pay the bill.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times they know they're spending this money. They know they're putting it on their credit cards and they know eventually they're going to have to pay it back, but they don't think about it. They just say, "Oh, I'll worry about it when I get the bill. So I'm just going to enjoy my life now and buy, 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 buy."
Oh God, I can't imagine that life. It's so
Yeah.
stressful. I think for
It
me.
is very stressful for people, and I lived that life, so I'm speaking from experience. So anyway, you like your job.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like it.
Okay, good. So have you had an opportunity to travel to some other countries?
Uh, Last year I just traveled to Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malaysia is a beautiful country. I was there about 8 or 9 years ago, and I really like Malaysia.
Wow. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of Muslims there, and they're very friendly, and I think that, everybody there is so welcoming, and it's just, I had a really, really good time.
yeah, exactly. Me too. And I feel that the food there, I like the seafood, and I really like the sea. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, so the sunset there is very beautiful, and it
Sure.
can't
Yeah.
can't forget that anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a big seafood fan. I don't eat a lot of seafood. I don't like seafood, but I like the beach and the sunset. And when I went to Malaysia, it was amazing. I think I stayed at a Club Med, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I have a great experience there because I have the certificates of diving.
Wow, really?
Yeah, open diving. I did
So how long have you been diving?
just once.
Oh, okay. So
I
I
just
think
wanted to experience and got the certificate.
Okay, I think there's like different levels that certificates that you have to take some classes about how deep you can dive, right?
Yeah, two
Yeah,
days.
so, oh, okay, so you just got the first level,
Yeah,
the
first.
base. Okay, good. So
Mhm.
did you like diving?
I love it.
Okay,
But what is a pity that it's not a easy things to go to the sea, to because I don't live in the um behind beside the sea or
right,
beach, so it's not easy things to experience, have that experience to go to the sea to have diving. But I just have a very unforgettable experience when I just
sure.
get into the sea to see some fish, just a
Right.
little fish,
Yeah,
exactly.
some very, very colorful, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never dived, so I'm not speaking from experience because I've never taken. I've never died. I've done snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, snorkeling is where you're like stay towards the top, but you have a breather and the tube just goes up.
Oh,
That's called
correct.
snorkeling. That's called
Mm-hmm.
snorkeling. I've done snorkeling before in like Bali and some other places.
Wow, so cool. I really want
Yeah,
to Bali because uh a lot of person told me that Bali has a most beautiful sea.
it is. It's undescribable. It's hard for me to describe it. It's just so beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to experience it. It's not something that I can describe. I could say it's so beautiful, and you're thinking, yeah, there's lots of places. Sanya is so beautiful. Shaman is beautiful. There's lots of beautiful places, but Bali is just out of this world.
Wow. I
Yeah,
should go.
yeah. If you have a chance, I would highly recommend. If you like diving, I guess. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a diving paradise.
Okay, okay, okay. I should go. I should
Yeah,
go to maybe diving and get the advanced open diving certification.
sure. Yeah, you can get that there, and you can dive deeper.
Yeah, okay,
But
okay.
don't. But what? So what would you do, Zoe, if you dove and you met a shark?
Met a shark. I didn't met a shark
No,
because
I know you haven't yet, but I'm saying in the future, if you're diving and you meet a shark, what do you do?
wow, a shark. Maybe say hi.
Does a shark speak English or Chinese?
Maybe just the smell. I think each animal just have their own how to say. You don't if you do not hurt them.
Uh-huh.
Will not hurt with you. So just
Okay.
be a friend.
Okay.
Be friendly.
Okay. So hopefully when you're diving, you don't meet a hungry shark.
Yeah,
If he's
exactly.
hungry, you might be breakfast or lunch.
I say hi and I just ate
So
by the
So,
hungry.
do you think you can swim faster than a shark?
No, I can't swim. Actually, I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. Reason I asked that is somebody asked me about their. They said that they're interested in diving, and they are asking me some questions. I said I'm not a diver. I just did snorkeling, and they said, "What do we do if we dive and we meet a shark?" I said, "I don't know. Just you know, I've never heard of anybody meeting a shark when they dive."
Because when you met that, you just die.
Yeah,
So
maybe because they've all died, or maybe they hope the shark is a friendly shark, or the shark's not hungry, and just kind of, I guess, just be as still as possible. Don't move.
yeah.
Just like they tell us if we meet a
Don't move.
bear, like
Be as long.
when we're hiking in the woods, they say if you meet a bear, don't run because the bear can outrun you and you will die. So you just have to be like stiff as possible if you meet a bear.
Okay, that's a good idea. Maybe.
Great. So Zoe, do you have any questions you want to ask me? I think I asked you a lot of questions tonight.
Okay. No more questions, and I really have a good conversation with you. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much for thank you so much for letting me know you wanted to come up on the stage tonight. And I hope you come back again in the future, okay?
Of course, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great new year. Happy 新年快乐.
新年快乐，谢谢，
Okay. Bye bye.
拜拜。
Okay. Thanks, Zoe, for coming up on the stage tonight and having, yes, a very fluent and awesome, funny, humorous, informative conversation. Uh, it's always nice to get to know people, talk about their background, their job, and their likes and dislikes. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Wednesday night, and our topic is basically free talk, meaning you can ask me or talk about whatever you want, almost anything, of course. So that's I kind of like to do a live stream once a week where I just leave it open where people can discuss anything they want. Usually I'll choose a topic, but sometimes it's just like people don't want to just talk about the topic that I choose, and that's okay. We can talk about anything you want. So tomorrow night, I do have a topic. Tomorrow night, I do have a topic. Thursday night, well, our topic will be Chinese New Year. I will talk about how I celebrate my Chinese New Year, how I've celebrated, because I've been celebrating Chinese New Year now for 12 years. I've celebrated 12 Chinese New Years. So this will be number 13. Anyway, so I can explain or talk about how what I've done in the past, where I went and how I've celebrated it. Sometimes it's I've had um, some pretty interesting um, experiences. I'll just say that. Anyway, so yes I am in Beijing now. But anyway, that's our topic. I'm interested in hearing from people about how they celebrate their Chinese New Year, maybe some of their family traditions, because I think some families living in different provinces around China have different traditions. So it's always interesting. I'm very curious and inquisitive about this festival because it's the most popular festival in China. So I really am interested in it, and maybe you are too. If you're hi,
Hello, Todd. Nice to
Cindy,
meet you.
nice to meet you too. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you tired? It's
And
kind of late. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock. Is it past your bedtime?
yes, it's my bedtime. But uh, I'm waiting for your calling.
Ah, you're waiting for me to bring you up on the stage.
Yes, yes.
Ah, okay. So what did you do today?
I'm learn English and
Okay,
take
you're learning English.
yes.
Okay, why?
Because my oral English is poor, so I
Okay.
want to improve.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to improve your oral English because for your job, or is it just a hobby?
For my job and hobby.
Oh, so
Yeah.
your job and your hobby both.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Both of them.
So maybe at your job, maybe sometimes you have to speak English.
Yes. I am a sales of agriculture products for international market.
Oh, so you
So
sell agricultural products.
yes, yes,
Okay, like
agriculture.
for instance, like tools or machinery or what kind of agricultural products?
Like millet or some peas, green peas or yellow peas.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
So is that difficult to sell? I mean, is
Uh,
it difficult to sell that product? You sell it to which countries?
Many countries, my products uh, is involved about 16 countries.
Wow,
Yes.
that's good. How about which countries, for instance, like America?
America just a small office.
Okay,
Uh,
a small.
yes. Our head office is in Lanzhou, China.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
great. Okay, so how long have you been doing this job?
2 years.
Okay, do you like it?
Yes, I like.
Okay, great. It's good that you like your job. Do you like your boss?
Yes, I like both, and I like my college.
Wow, you like your colleagues too. You get along well with your colleagues,
Sorry.
your coworkers.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay,
My coworkers,
okay.
they are very nice, and
Wow,
share some very useful information to us.
okay, to help you with your job.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good. So, have you had a chance to travel to some foreign countries?
Yes. In this year, I will to I will go to German. Uh,
Germany.
Germany. Oh, sorry, Germany. For exhibition.
Oh, for an exhibition. So when will you go to Germany? Like in March or April?
In May.
In May. Okay,
May. Yes.
that's a good time, I think. In May, the weather in Germany should be a little bit warmer.
Yes, yes. I think
It
it's a
won't be
good.
so. Yeah, it's a good time. It won't be so cold.
Yes. My manager told us Germany will have a little cold in May
Okay.
than China.
Yeah, it's a little bit colder than the southern part of China, but I think it's not as cold as maybe in the winter. So I think May it's going to be spring.
Okay, okay. Thank you. You are
Yeah.
very very
So,
nice.
so can you speak German, Cindy?
No, I can't.
So if a German person says Danke, what will you say?
I don't. What
You
to
can say hello because the
Hello.
Danke means hello.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I learn new words about.
Yeah, so I think if before you go to Germany, you can maybe just look up some very common greetings like hello and thank you. You know, because if someone says something to you, you can at least know how to say thank you in German.
Yes, yes, yes,
But maybe they can all speak English, so you can just say, thank you in you can just say thank you in English, and most of the people there can understand you.
yes, yes. I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, that's great. So, what will you do for the spring festival?
I go to my husband' hometown.
Great. Okay,
Yeah.
where is his hometown?
Shandong province.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it cold there?
A little cold. I
Oh,
think it's a little cold.
a little cold, not too cold. How about snow?
Uh, uh, the day that we come back, it's snowing.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So the day you go to his hometown, it's going to be snowing.
Yes, yes.
Ah, do you like snow, Cindy?
I like. I
Really?
like.
You like snow, right?
Yes. I,
Okay, it's
uh,
very beautiful and it's white and it looks very clean.
yes, very, very clean and water is nice.
Yeah, and you can make a snowman.
No, because the temperature is a little warmer. The snow will be, how to say?
Melt.
Melt,
Melt. Yeah, that
melt,
means the
melt.
snow, when the snow is there, it's cold, and then as the temperatures rise or go up, the
Yes,
heat, the warm temperatures will melt the snow,
yes, yes,
right? And when
melt.
snow melts, it turns into water.
Yes, go to water. I have no
Right.
chance to make a snowman.
Sure. That's
Yeah.
too bad. Okay, so how long will you be in your husband's hometown? How many days?
Uh, uh, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow, that's
Yes.
cool.
Because I have a long holiday.
Wow, you're so
Yeah.
lucky. So, what will you do during your long holiday, Cindy? Do you have some plans in your
Uh,
hometown? What will you
I
do?
I will visit husband grandparents.
Okay,
Grandparents.
you'll visit your husband's grandparents.
Yes.
Okay, and maybe have a meal, some food.
Yes. We do some food. Uh. In my husband city, they will steam how to say uh
Is it some meat?
steam a food. It's
Oh,
big.
oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
Is it
because they have a good meaning. That Chinese say 步步高升.
okay? What's that mean? Boo boo
Uh,
gaoshen.
uh, you will be better step by step. I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's kind of like a tradition in your husband's hometown.
Yes, yes.
Ah, I understand. That sounds like a very good tradition.
Yes, it's a very good and important tradition, I think.
Okay, very nice. So, what other kind of food will you eat? Will you eat some meat, like
Uh,
pork or chicken, or what kind of meat will you eat? Beef?
all of them.
All of it.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We will make a dumpling with pork or mutton or beef.
Okay. So, do you
Yes.
know how do you know how to make dumplings?
I will I I will
You
make some dumpling.
you can help, right?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, you know how to make the dumplings too, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good. It's hard to make dumplings sometimes, but because you have to make a lot of dumplings if you have a big family.
Yes, we need to make a lot of dumpling because
Yeah,
we have many time,
you have lots
many
of
people.
people. Yeah,
Yes,
lots of people
a lot.
there. Yeah, and you have to make lots of dumplings. So, because you don't want anybody to be hungry, you want everybody to eat lots and lots and lots of food.
I think it's better. It's better.
Yeah, because this is what the festival is about, eating and families getting together, and you don't want anybody to, be hungry,
Yes, yes.
right?
Uh, we will also we will have eat many snacks. Yes, and
Oh,
fruit.
fruits and
Yes,
snacks. And what will you drink? Will you drink some Baijiu?
baijiu. Yes,
Baijiu.
baijiu.
Do you like Baijiu?
No.
But maybe sometimes during the family meal, maybe they'll go gumbe,
Yes, gambe.
gumbe with some Baijiu,
Yes, baijiu.
right? It's just
We-
a little glass of Baijiu is okay.
Yes, a little glass, but other alcohol will use a big glass.
Yeah, like beer.
Yes, yes,
Do you like to drink beer?
a little.
A little beer.
Yeah.
Like how much is a little for you? Like ten beers?
Maybe a bottle of a bottle.
Okay, just one bottle,
Yes, one bottle.
not 10 bottles.
Not too bad.
Okay, that's okay. One bottle's a good. It's kind of like, family thing. You get together, you have some food, and you drink, and have some snacks, and you drink a little beer.
Yes, yes, we will.
Okay. Do you play any table games?
Uh, Table games, yes. But now I have a small baby.
Okay.
We need to take care of them. Uh, um, in addition, the table game is not good for our children. Uh,
Sure.
to make
How,
a good sample, I
right.
think.
So how old is your child?
He is 1 year and 6 months.
So he's 1.5 years old.
Yes,
One
yes,
and a half years old. Wow, that's a good age.
yes.
Yeah, it's a very precious age.
Also, he is very naughty.
He's naughty sometimes.
Yes, yes. Uh,
So does he like to walk around and get in trouble?
Sorry.
So sometimes he walks around and gets in some trouble.
Yes, she walks everywhere in the room.
Right, yeah, everywhere. So you always have to. Where did he go? Oh my God, where did he
Yes, yes.
go? Oh God, he walked so
Exactly.
fast I didn't even hear him.
Yes.
So you always have to keep an eye on him, right?
Yes, I need to keep my eyes on him.
Yeah, so your holiday time is spent watching him to make sure that he doesn't get hurt or get into trouble.
No, because I used to live in Lanzhou.
Oh,
I go
okay.
to my husband's city separately.
Okay.
So I needed to stay my home and accompany my husband's family.
Okay. Okay. I
Yes.
understand. So that sounds like you're going to enjoy your spring festival,
Yes.
right? Because you'll have time to, enjoy your family time. You can sleep.
No, I get up earlier. Yeah,
Oh, so your
yes,
son your son gets up early too, right?
yes,
Oh, okay. So when he gets up early, that means you have to get up early.
yes, yes,
Ah.
exactly.
So do you have time in the afternoon to maybe take a nap?
Yes, I have a time to nap. Because my son will have a nap in the
Okay.
afternoon.
Ah,
Yes,
so when he takes a nap, that's your time to take a nap. It's like so precious.
yes, I'm very appreciate him.
Yeah, it's like such a good time when he takes a nap because he's quiet, he doesn't get into trouble, and you can just take a deep breath
Yes,
and go,
yes.
"Oh, finally I have some peace."
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you are
And,
you are right.
and when he goes to sleep at night, what time does he usually go to sleep at night? 8 o'clock?
No, I don't know why he like to sleep with his grandmother
Okay.
in 2 days.
Okay. He likes to sleep with his grandmother.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So what time does he go to sleep?
About 9 and 30 p.m.
9:30. Okay.
Yes.
So when he goes to sleep, then as another time when he sleeps at night, you can also take a big deep breath and go, "Oh, now I can watch my phone. I can do what I want to do. I don't have to worry about him."
Yes. Also, I have some time to do things that I like.
Right. That's your special time when he's sleeping,
Yes, yes,
right? It's so precious.
yes.
Okay, very good. I think that's a typical parent. Most parents feel the same way that you do.
Sorry,
I said
I can't follow you.
most parents feel
Yes.
the same way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That
okay.
yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Do you have a children?
I have two. Yeah,
Oh,
but they're very old now, so I don't. But I know what you talk about because they're old now, so I don't worry about them. But I remember I remember when they were young that I felt the same way.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I think you know all you know this whole state when you have a baby.
sure. Yeah, I've been through it before, so I know what you're going through.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understand. So what kind of
Yes.
hobbies do you have, Cindy? What do you like to do in your free time?
I like cooking.
Cooking. Okay.
Yes.
What kind of do you like to cook any special type of food or all
Uh,
kinds of food?
Kaiser food.
Okay, all kinds of food.
Also, I like to do some spicy food.
Spicy food?
Yes.
Is you like spicy food?
Yes.
Ah, does your husband like spicy food?
No.
Oh,
Before she just can a little can eat a little spicy.
okay.
Uh, After I after
After he met you,
yes,
now he can
she
eat
a
lots of
lot.
spicy food.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So your hobby, you like cooking. Do you have any other hobbies? I know your son takes up a lot of your free time, but what else do you like to do? Other hobbies?
Other hobby, my other hobbies is reading.
Reading. Okay. What kind
Yes.
of books do you like to read? Do you like to read like Chinese books, or do you like to read any English books?
Chinese
Okay.
books.
Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Reading is very healthy for our mental health.
Yes, I think so. This year I read a lot of books.
Okay.
Uh, about 100
Wow.
books.
What are the books about? Are they about like Chinese history or are they romance books or what kind of books are they?
Most of them is 这怎么说呢？self discipline.
Oh, self-discipline.
Yeah, self
Okay, so
discipline
so they're like self-help books that help you with your life.
yes,
Okay.
also some education books.
Okay.
Because I have a baby.
Sure. So you want to educate yourself on how to educate your baby,
Yes,
right? Take
yes.
care of your baby to make sure you do the right things.
Yes. Um. I think because he is very young now. I need to make some rule for you.
Hmm.
Um.
How about his English?
Uh. No.
He
He can't English.
he can't
He
speak
cannot.
English?
He cannot speak English. Because she was so young. Maybe when he was 2 years old. two
Okay.
years old, I will teach some English.
Sure, yeah. You can start out with very simple words like apple. Show them this is an apple. And in
Yeah.
English, we say apple. In Chinese, we say pingguo. And orange and banana. You can start out with lots of simple things around your home.
Yes, yes. Yes.
And you can read English, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will now uh, allow him to watch some English video.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Great. The younger you get your child interested in English, the better off they are. So you get them interested in English at a very young age, then they will learn English much quicker and be more fluent in if they enjoy it. So the younger, the better.
Yes. Yes.
And
I
you can
think
you
so.
can buy some English books like kids books um, in English, some children's books, and you can read those English books to him.
Yes, I bought some English books and read to him.
Good.
Uh, but no, he like some colorful pictures.
Sure.
Yes, and he will say many words according to the pictures.
Good. That's how they start out. You buy some very simple English books with some very colorful pictures with animals or
Yes.
flowers or fruits or something like that. You read those books to him and you point at the picture and you tell him, this is a dog.
Yes.
And if you continue to do that, eventually his English, he'll pick that up. And
Yes.
especially if he sees mom interested in English, he's going to be interested in English.
Yes, I think so.
Okay? So, yeah.
Uh, but now I have a question. My pronunciation is poor. So I think maybe it some influence for his
No, it won't matter. It doesn't matter if your pronunciation is not perfect. It's okay, because if you just your pronunciation will improve while he's improving too. So as long as you show interest and enthusiasm for English, he will as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so don't worry about your pronunciation as long as you can read English books to them, because maybe your pronunciation isn't perfect, but that's okay, because it will improve as you go along. And his pronunciation, it's not like he's gonna make a lot of pronunciation mistakes in the beginning as a young 2-year-old. Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna not be able to pronounce words the right way. But when you were learning Chinese and you were 2 years old, you made a lot of pronunciation mistakes too,
Yes,
right?
yes,
But
yes,
now you can speak good Chinese. You don't make those mistakes.
yes,
So
exactly.
So it's the same thing, in English. Now maybe your pronunciation ain't perfect. His pronunciation won't be perfect, but as he matures and grows up, it will change.
Yes, yes, you are
Okay.
very right.
So that's
Thank
don't
you.
so don't worry about your pronunciation affecting him. What is most important is he sees mom is very enthusiastic about English. That will make him excited about it.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's what that's
Thank you
what's
a
most
lot.
important. Good. Do you have any
Yes.
other questions, Cindy?
I have no questions, but I'm very appreciate you. Uh, before t tonight, I saw your I watch your live stream more times,
Okay.
but I have no courage to connect with you
Okay, you had no
tonight.
courage to raise your hand and come up on stage,
Yes.
right? But
T
now you did it tonight, and it's not too bad, right? You did fine.
okay,
Right?
thank
Yeah,
you.
you did fine. So you have to overcome that first time of being afraid or scared or worried. Once you do it once, next time it'll be easier. The next time it'll get easier as you go.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you did it
Thanks
the
a
first
lot.
time. So congratulations. Thank you for being brave and showing courage.